We've been bike packing and filming our adventures for the last 3 years.
We've always used our trusty C-lines, but now it's time for something new.
Let's check out the Brompton G-Line. So let's start with the obvious thing. It is a bit bigger than a traditional Brompton, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. The wider bars, the bigger wheels and the chunky tyres all help to give it that big bike feel. When you're up out of the saddle, it climbs a lot more like a normal bike, and when you're descending, it just gives you that little bit more confidence. With the size and that big bike feel, it is a bit heavier than your standard Brompton. With the amount of stuff we're taking bike packing with all our filming equipment, weight isn't really the biggest issue for us, and I'd much rather take comfort over long rides than worrying about the weight.
As far as we're concerned, one of the best upgrades of the new G-Line is the brakes. If you're riding in the UK like we are, the chances are you're going to find some mud. The brakes on the C-Line have always been amazing, but having a disc gives you strong, consistent braking, especially with the amount of weight we're carrying.
Brompton have completely redesigned the pedal system for the G-Line. Rather than using a folding pedal, the wider platform pedals have a click-in system which then fits into the frame if you want to carry it around. The pedal itself, it has a much wider, sturdier platform, giving you increased comfort and stability when you're riding. The only thing that could possibly be improved with these pedals would be to have an SPD option for those that want to clip in.
The gearing setup on the Brompton is much more traditional. We've got rapid fire shifters and 1x8 setup. With the amount of weight we're carrying, we sometimes find that we run out of gears going uphill. By taking the front chainring down a couple of teeth, I feel like we'd get a much more comfortable ride though. So it's an easy fix. The G-Line comes with even more luggage mounting points than a normal Brompton. It comes with a pannier rack option, fork mounts, and of course the classic carrier block. We always tend to use the Borough waterproof bag on the front. It's massive, it's waterproof, and we can get all of our camping and filming gear in there. Although this one doesn't come with a rear rack, we would totally recommend getting it. For all our bike packing we've done in the past, we've always used pannier bags on that rack, and we would take that over a saddle bag every time. That said, if you're doing a really big trip, you can actually run both because there's tons of clearance underneath the saddle here.
The only reason you're watching this video is because you're interested in a folding bike. Well, it's safe to say that Brompton have nailed it with this. Yes, the footprint is slightly larger, but it easily fits in the back of a car and on any kind of public transport, making it the ultimate adventure bike.
So there you have it, our first impressions of the new Brompton G-Line.
We're going to be taking the G-Lines out for a proper bike packing trip really soon, so keep an eye on the Evans channels for that.